Hello, everybody. With take 2, we're trying the Reapercast again. I hope you guys can hear us because I really don't want to do this intro a third time. This is the GRG Reapercast. The Grim Reaper Gamers are an over 25 clan with members across the country and the world that started as a first-person shooter clan, but eventually spread out to various genres. Bring your thick skin, your drink of choice, and grab your controllers. GRG members are on nightly with official Cloud Nights on Wednesdays. I feel like I've done this shit before. Hello, everybody. My name is Johnny Hustler. I am finally back. You know, I had a great little roll going until we found out there was no damn sound.
You did.
So.
Sucked all the wind out of your sails.
Haven't heard from anybody yet. Haven't heard we don't have sound. I am hoping we have sound. Please, somebody in the damned. Well, it says it's buffering. That's probably the damned. That's probably damn Twitch. Okay, again, I am Johnny Hustler, and then on this second take, in the second chair after his attempted coup, it'll be successful a week. We'll see if it lasts any longer. One shiny bastard, the captain. Tuttle, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. It's good to be back again for like the 10th show in a row.
I think this is 5, actually. So
I think I've been here more than you, Johnny.
Huh?
Oh,
been here more than you.
Shit.
Oh, been here more than me?
That's what he said. Listen, buddy, you're like the Undertaker. Your shriek's about to get broken after this week, okay?
That's what you said last week.
Yeah, okay.
I'm like the Undertaker. I show 1 month a year.
No, that's Brock Lesnar. That's not the Undertaker. That's Brock Lesnar.
No, Lesnar shows 4 times a year. All right, off the damn WWE chat. In the third chair, got moved over a little bit, going to be our member spotlight this week for reasons we will explain a little bit later on. The man of the mouse, the for God only knows what reason Mets fan, Disney Nut. How you doing, Keith?
It feels weird being in this chair. I want my chair back.
Well, technically, you're in the same chair you're always in, but
yeah, that's true. So,
and the man that gave us no sound earlier. Super producer, the man who's had some fits with Skype and whatever.
XSplit.
Yeah, this crap. For the evening, Digital. Should I ask you how you're doing?
Fuck podcast.
So you don't want me to talk to you about producing my sports venture?
That might be easier.
We'll talk later. All right, let's get back to the show. And now that we have some sound, I hope nobody's confirmed this yet, have they?
No, we're good.
Well, I guess Clown did. Clown said he's had some buffering problems.
No,
but I
we're
think
good.
That's Twitch because Twitch was doing that shit to me earlier.
People were saying left and right, no sound, so we're good now.
Okay. All right. So back to our back to one of our usual spots, the "What's in Your Glass" segment. Second chair, Tuttle. What's in your glass?
The usual Miller Lite.
Second chair, and that's all the better you can come up with.
That's all I got.
Disney, do I need to ask?
Negative.
Now, you said last week you were going to try that Not Your Dad's root beer.
I said I will try it. Yes, I just haven't had a chance to pick some up. So I do want to try it. So yeah, Clown.
Episode 12.
How about we do it for episode 15? How does that sound? Okay. It's
all right.
Noted right here and now. Episode 15.
Y'all heard it.
Disney will have it.
Anniversary.
Yep. There you go.
Digital. I don't know if the question is what's in your glass or how hard are you drinking after the problems we've had.
Actually, I wasn't drinking, but I just took a great big swig of Crown, so I started.
The GRG Reapercast, the podcast that makes you drink. I'm bringing back an old favorite. I got the old summer shandy from Line and Kugels. Just seemed good today. Moved the camper, so I needed something a little light and tasty. So
it's a great beer. Camper. I love it.
Oh, it's an awesome beer. Love Line and Kugels anyway.
You should try the Hells Yeah.
We don't have that in the area. I got to look around for it, or I haven't found it in the area yet. So
get a sampler pack.
Let's see. With the technical difficulties, Tuttle, did you send a picture off to Digital for the apparent news segment? Guess the Peen.
I did, but I don't know if he handled it since we were kind of.
We're good. So we're good.
You're asking if Digital handled the Peen.
I handled
I
it,
hope he handled it.
fondled it, stroked it.
Oh boy!
Oh God! All right,
Don't tease me with a good time.
Okay, so how's this go? Disney guesses the peen, or Tuttle? No,
Yes.
Tuttle, you gave it to us. So or I didn't know if you did or if I did, since you were host last week and guessed it. I didn't know if this would be my thing or.
Pretty much just digital shows it to him, and he gives it to us.
You ready, Diz?
Put the damn thing up already. Oh, no, man, that's mad. That's bad. He just died. It's Rowdy Roddy Piper. Show the man some respect. He just died.
That was respect. It
Wow.
was a little monument to him.
Oh man!
Rest in
Our
peace, Rowdy.
tribute to Roddy Piper.
It was
his
Rowdy.
crotch.
His crotch. Yeah.
Oh God.
Okay.
Oh my God! What the hell?
Okay, well,
You know what the
2-0.
worst part is? That's still not top 20. Why I'm going to hell?
2-0.
Don't worry, we'll get better with the peen.
All right, so we got some new game release. Well, we got some gaming news, not necessarily releases. We're in a little bit of a slow time until probably Taken King expansion hits in September, and then hold on to your asses for October and November. That's gonna be a bitch on the wallet.
And the time.
Mine's crying, and I'm not even getting everything that's coming out. So we had Gamescom, or Gamescom is still going on. But the big stuff a lot of the big stuff's already hit. Microsoft, EA, some news about Destiny, all kinds of stuff. First bit of news, the Star Wars Battlefront, EA unveiled Fighter Squadron, which is X-Wing, TIE Fighter, Y-Wing, A-Wing. They showed the Millennium Falcon, the Slave One. Tuttle, what'd you think of that?
Oh, don't even get me started. It is, they told us no space battles, but they shocked the world. I just hope it's not something they just threw in at the last minute to appease the fans. I really hope it's really fully fleshed out mode and we can enjoy it. But it looks great.
Well, now technically they didn't go away from they didn't lie about no space battles. What they showed was actually on a planet, just aerial.
This looks better than a space battle.
You know the trench warfare's got to be coming, whether it's going to be with the release or if it's going to be a DLC. You know the Death Star trench is happening.
It's got to. It wouldn't be Star Wars without it.
Diz, what did you think of that trailer?
It's got me excited for the game. I mean, it's like if I wasn't excited enough as it is, yeah, definitely is raising the anticipation level. Can't get here soon enough as far as I'm concerned. It might actually seriously pull me away and make me devote more time to that than Call of Duty Black Ops 3, if that's believable.
Wow.
What?
I loves me some Star Wars. What can I say?
Well, Disney does own Star Wars.
Well, okay, take that completely out of the equation. I've always loved Star Wars. So that's, I'm not a Star Trek guy. I don't like Star Trek. So Star Wars, I'm all over that. So I love Star Wars.
Disney saying he would play Battlefront over COD is like Disney saying he'd go to Universal Studios over Disneyland.
I have been to Universal Studios 3 times.
Yes, but I'm saying willingly go instead.
No. In addition to, yes. In replace of, no.
On the exclusives front, Microsoft showed 3 more. And Microsoft is building a hell of an exclusives list in the next, 18 months, roughly. Quantum Break, Scalebound, and Crackdown 3. Let's start with Quantum Break. The shooter that seems to have a lot of time-bending mechanics.
I thought it looked
What'd
amazing.
You guys...
I really, really loved it. I thought it was... I don't know if it would push me to buy a console, but it was great.
Disney, go ahead. I got some thoughts, but I'm going to wait until...
I mean, it looked good. I don't know if it's necessarily for me. You know, no knock on the game. I just don't know if it's something that's personally suited for me. I mean, my personal, not to jump ahead, I was super excited for Crackdown. It looked a lot like the first Crackdown, only it's got that whole destructible world feel to it. So, everybody knows that Crackdown 2 sucked ass. But this one looks phenomenal, and I can't wait for it to come out next year.
The Quantum Break I thought was really interesting. I'm really curious how those mechanics are going to work. They look like it could be an awesome game if it works, but I'm just curious. I want to see more of how those mechanics are actually done in practice. You know, that's I think what's going to make or break this game. No pun intended. But okay, so jumping ahead, we'll go to Crackdown 3. Okay, I'm a big Crackdown fan because it was the first shooter I played on the Xbox 360 coming over from PS2. So I was really impressed with this. I thought it was amazing. The destructive environments. This might be the first game that fully realizes what they talked about a couple years ago with the cloud technology, Azure, and what they were going to do there. Sounds like this is going to fully, or pretty close to fully, realize what they were looking at 2 to 3 years ago when they talked about the Xbox One initially. Everybody kind of laughed it off. NeoGAF had a heyday with it. Now all of a sudden it might be here, and it looks spectacular.
The graphics just looked phenomenal. I mean, just watching the YouTube video, I mean, it was just like absolutely amazing. So, like I said, I'm super hyped for that game. I can't wait for it to come out next year, and hopefully, in addition to the multiplayer that they're going to be bringing out, they're going to have a great single player story like they had in the original Crackdown, which I thoroughly enjoyed.
The multiplayer is selling itself for that game. It makes me want to get it.
Would you play the single player though, Toddle?
Yeah, I played the original Crackdown. Didn't play the second one, and I really enjoyed it.
You didn't miss much. The second one sucked.
Well, the story in Crackdown 1 was really, really intriguing, especially the ending.
Yes.
Yeah, I loved it. I thought it was really interesting. And then kind of the surprise for me, because this one hasn't been on my radar, Scalebound. Looks almost like a futuristic Dragon Age style of saga. And the end was what got me when the other 3 popped in for the boss battle. When they showed the 4-player co-op. That's where it really got me. Kind of more than your typical Dragon Age type of game, you know. And that's when it was really cool. So that one may have approached my radar. I think that's Holiday, if I remember right. Tuttle, do you remember if that was Holiday?
Was it Holiday 2016?
I think it was Holiday 2016. All 3 of these games are 2016.
Yep, absolutely.
Because that's why they held off until Gamescom, because they wanted to talk about their 2016 lineup.
Correct, exactly. And I'm honestly surprised that even though it was teased during E3, I'm surprised they didn't mention anything about Gears of War 4, because that's also a holiday 2016 release as well.
I think they don't want to oversaturate their 2016 release AAA titles this early. They want to save some.
Well,
I'm betting Tokyo Game Show probably has some Gears info. They've been good at spreading these out a little bit.
TGS is what, October?
Somewhere in there.
Yeah, I want to say
Paris. I know Paris is in October. I think TGS is somewhere maybe early October.
Okay, or maybe September. Yeah, I know it's sometime in the fall. So
because Paris is late October, that's where Sony's going to be back in the. Because Sony skipped Gamescom
completely
because they thought it was too close to E3. So they're going to be showing. They're going to be showing a lot of their 2016 lineup, it sounds like, at Paris Game Show on the 27th.
Well, Sony did have Guerrilla Games at Gamescom doing a playable demo of the Horizon Zero Dawn. They showed at E3. You could actually play it.
Okay, I missed that news. I did miss that news, but that's an intriguing game. But they showed that. They showed a lot of that at E3.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, the only thing I was disappointed with in Microsoft's conference is they didn't really show any more of the UI. The UI, the user experience coming out this fall, the Windows 10 based stuff.
I was just going to say the Windows 10 stuff. Yeah, probably.
Yeah. And as someone who is a big fan of Win 10 right now, got it on half my stuff here at home. It's a winner. it's a flat winner. I mean, compared to the shit that Win 8 was, this is a damn good operating system. So I'm excited to see what they're going to do with that on Xbox One. More Gamescom news. Destiny, the Taken King. Goodbye to the Dinklebot. Nolan North is replacing Peter Dinklage. Not only in the expansion, they have had him re-record all of the lines in the original Destiny and the 2 major expansions. So Peter Dinklage is out completely. You won't get to hear him after September. No more, we've awoken the hive. Is this good or not? I mean, does it matter? The writing was kind of on. I mean, Dinklage didn't have a hell of a lot to work with there.
I don't think it was good. I think it's bad. Of course, when you play a game that has, with the amount of story Destiny had, you would have thought that it would have been a little bit better voice acting. But I feel like Peter Dinklage just phoned it in because it was just so unintriguing to him. He didn't know what he signed up for at the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, let's face it. I mean, come on. The often laughed at that wizard came from the moon. Remember that?
Oh my God.
The line's so bad they actually pulled that one out. I don't know what. I mean, Taken King also, they're going to be taking away the leveling through armor. Now you have to level through 40 the way you leveled through 20. Through pure experience. Looks like they're undoing a lot of the issues. One of our clan members, I wish I could remember who, said that it's finally coming out of beta.
They're also allowing you to, if you have a low-level character, when the expansion comes out, you could bump them up to level 40 from the very beginning. You can choose one low-level character.
I only have one low-level character. I have one character.
I traded in Destiny, so I don't even have it anymore.
I don't know if it's enough. I mean, $40 for the expansion, that's a lot of money for the expansion. I mean, $40 to take the sucker out of beta. I don't know. I'm going to wait on word of mouth. For one thing, there's a lot of shit coming out. I mean, there's about a 4-week window before all hell breaks loose on my wallet.
God help us all.
Yeah. And I'm not even, I think I'm buying 75% of what's going to be out. So if that.
I mean, the first big one, if you want to be technical, the first big release comes out later this month with Gears of War Remastered.
Can you call that a big release?
I'm over remasters. I know what you mean. It's a hyped release. I guess. And
it's only $40.
That is true.
So it's $20 off the regular price. So $40, $40 is $20 off. At regular price is $20 off. You can't go wrong with that.
Again, word of mouth. Gonna wait on it.
If you can consider Until Dawn a big release.
I'm looking forward to that one.
That's coming out, and September 1st has Metal Gear Solid 5 or 6, whatever it is.
Yeah, when's Until Dawn come out? That comes out in what, 3 weeks?
Yeah, Until Dawn is close.
Because next week is Everybody's Gone to the Rapture on the PS4 side, which is an adventure game. I'm looking forward to that one.
$20 game.
Yeah, definitely that'll be on my list. But anyway, yeah. I mean, we're starting to warm up. I mean, we got Madden somewhere later in the month.
Typical.
We got NBA coming.
Yep.
And then we have the beating. We're going to be taking the Cersei Walk of Shame down the aisle to buy multiple shooters.
I walk hand in hand with her down that walk.
And the rhythm game.
What's Guitar Hero
Live?
Okay, Guitar Hero Live.
Yep. And there was also breaking news this week that I believe Audible posted in the forums that I'm almost positive he was the one who posted it, so I might be wrong. That it looks apparently, which it totally excites me because everything I've seen in this game looks amazing, that it looks like that the developers of Rocket League are going to be developing it for other platforms. So people like myself who only have an Xbox One for now will eventually be able to play that game.
It is coming to other platforms, meaning it's probably coming to the Xbox One. They made a shit ton of money off of it. They're finally able to expand their studio because what they have about 8 to 11 guys working on Rocket League.
That's it.
And yeah, small studio, and so they've expanded, and they're going to be pushing it to other consoles. So, Xbox One guys, be warned, shit is awesome.
Be curious to see if they continue to cross-platform and let us do some PS4 versus Xbox guys.
Oh God. Talk about all hell breaking loose.
Nice.
And as Cronus mentions, yes, our Rocket League is on PC. So those of you who have PC, I would highly recommend it unless you want to wait until Xbox One days come out. I would figure that's probably going to be spring at the earliest.
Wow, you think that long?
I don't know how. I mean, two distinctly different platforms. It's got to take some time to make it support it over.
Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah. Come to think of it. I mean, whenever it comes out, I'll definitely buy it because all the videos that I've seen look amazing.
Don't be surprised if it may come out on that early access. I would not be surprised if they did early access for it.
Why
Xbox has the early access now.
Is it EA?
No.
Like Steam has with their early access games, you can buy early and be part of the alpha beta process.
Yeah. I gotcha. So
Xbox now has that. So, and they push that a lot at Gamescom.
Okay.
Our fearless leader bought it on PC this week.
He did, as he just said on the chat portion of Twitch. Okay, let's see. Dark Souls 3 was shown at the MS conference. Tuttle, this is your wheelhouse. Go with it, brother.
Oh boy. Just looking at the gameplay footage, I feel like Miyazaki is finally back. Like, Dark Souls 2 was very heavily criticized for the gameplay in the world and the lack of creative bosses. But with Dark Souls 3, it looks like he's mixing a little bit of Bloodborne with some Dark Souls 2 gameplay. Dark Souls 1. And the atmosphere is the atmosphere and the bosses from this little bit we saw looks amazing. It's not your slow, deliberate combat or your fast, high-paced combat of Bloodborne, but it's going to be amazing. And it comes out, I think, in March. So we're really getting oversaturated with games of this style of game.
Spring could be interesting. Sony has some releases then. Microsoft's talking about some. So some of their exclusives are coming out as well. God, what is happening to me here?
Isn't the Division coming out in spring?
Yes, the Division.
There you go.
Is coming out in spring.
There's another big release right there.
Lala mentioned one that I do not have on the list, but was in the back of my mind for Gamescom. Halo 5. A lot of footage came out this week, and it looks good.
I didn't get a chance to watch it, but
it does.
I'm curious about it.
It does. I'm not going to deny. I mean, I have it on pre-order. I'm still not 100% sure whether I'm going to pick it up or not, but yes, it does look good.
Oh, it's shot over to must buy. What is it called? Warzone, the new mode?
Oh yeah, that one's insane.
That looked good. I'm in. They got me back. And it's going to be right before Extra Life, which we'll talk about in a little bit. The Children's Miracle Network charity. We are 3 months away. It's a big one. We're looking to make some money for Children's Miracle Network, and there's going to be quite a few games out. Siege, Halo 5, and Call of Duty Black Ops 3 are going to be out right before then. So,
yep.
Warzone is going to, Audible said Warzone looks awesome. Lala said it sold him. It's going to be, it looks phenomenal. It looks like Halo might be back in form. And that's scary. Because that shit has private rooms.
Yes, it does.
we can get together as a clan.
For a change.
Something we haven't been able to do in this gen. Holy shit.
That's true.
All right, let's get off the Gamescom stuff. There's going to be a lot more news leaking out. We've got the Murderers Row of game shows coming up, and
that's no joke.
Murderers Row of Hell on Our Wallets coming up. So let's get to the community gaming focus. We've got we've been really working to expand our offerings. Elder Scrolls Online has been taking off as a clan night activity. Lala's been running Wednesday and Saturday nights, guild player versus player runs in Cyrodiil. Running from about 8 to 11 Eastern on the non-veteran campaign called Verisidu Shay. I'm fucking that up. Join the GRG regulators as we conquer and kick ass on the battlefield, or more likely, we just fall off the cliff. See Digital or Lala for more info. They can get you into the clan on Elder Scrolls Online. Speaking of Elder Scrolls Online, Digital ran a fishing tournament. Digital, what'd you think? How'd it go?
It was pretty good for the first time. We kind of fished those holes dry pretty quickly, so we had to run.
That's what she said.
We had to run around a lot, and of course we did it in our skivvies. So I'm sure all the noobs that saw us were like, "What the hell's going on with these guys?" But it was a good time.
That is on our YouTube channel, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. We did stream it that night on Twitch. Yeah, we were running around in underwear. I looked like a charred racist Hulk Hogan.
And props to the winner of that tournament was?
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Wicked won for catching the rare fish, and the Body Farmer won for catching the most slaughterfish.
There you
Hey,
go.
Body Farmer, one of our new guys.
And who's in the chat tonight?
He's in the chat, I think, yeah.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. So props to you guys. Congrats for winning the tournament.
And congratulations to Tex for taking the longest to win a bluefish, to get one of the rare fish. He was like Charlie Brown on Halloween. He often came up with a rock.
Mm.
I think Tex, is he on tonight? Yes,
He
he
wants to
is. Yes,
start.
he is. Hey, Tex, what's up? Yeah, he had troubles with fishing. He was getting a lot of used bait. It was hilarious, really.
Wow.
That was one of my favorite parts of the whole thing.
And y'all call me rednecks, and y'all are doing fishing tournaments in a video game.
We're doing fishing tournaments in our underwear. That is as redneck as it gets.
Money.
And let's face it, it was in our underwear on the game. Who knows how everybody looked outside of the game.
Probably in less.
TMI. We don't need to know about that. Move on.
World of Tanks has been released. We do have a group playing. Hawk and Jackal. Hawklander and Jackal are running with that a lot. I see Cold Front Craig. He's on there quite a bit. They are gladly training noobs. Anybody who wants to get into World of Tanks, I'm thinking about getting that myself. I might download it over the weekend and give it a try. We do have a group running with that. Some of the Destiny holdovers are playing with that occasionally. Some of the Call of Duty guys are mixing in a little bit. Sounds like it might be fun. I remember Trenched was pretty fun. I may give World of Tanks a try, see if it's anything like Trenched was. That was a rather interesting game, kind of a fun little tower defense type of thing, but had tanks and all that stuff too. But Call of Duty, the Call of Duty side's been playing mostly hardcore kill confirmed and domination, trying to help some guys clear up challenges. Killing some zombies lately. That's the new DLC, isn't it, Diz?
Yeah, it just came out Tuesday.
Yep.
How about the new legendary guns? Those look pretty sweet from what I've seen.
Oh, the STG-44 and the blunderbuss?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I haven't got any in any supply drops or advanced supply drops. I picked them up from dead people. The blunderbuss is just deadly at close range, whether you're playing core or hardcore. That thing is just a beast. It just takes forever to reload.
Mm. It looks like an elephant gun.
It's cool. It's very cool.
Might have
Lala
to
called me
redownload
ugly.
COD.
Who called you ugly?
Lala.
He's got room to talk.
You know what? I am informing him that I have a face made for radio, God damn it. Son of a bitch. I'm even pimping his stuff here, and he's calling me ugly. God, what a mean son of a bitch. We are also running occasional Grand Theft Auto nights. The official night or semi-official night is every other Thursday, opposite of the Reapercast. Might be doing a Sunday thing here coming up. Let's face it, we're trying to do a heist, but we're not that organized, and we're too prone to shooting each other. So we've seen things like Lala fall off of a crane tower right in front of me. People being run over. Lala likes to shoot my car every freaking job. My car never makes it through the job. It's amazing.
Bulletproof car.
That's like the couple of times I did heists with PJ and Digital. They were just very happy, just blowing the shit out of each other. I mean, blowing each other up. That's what I meant to say. That's not what I meant to say. You know what I meant? Yeah. Sorry, Dig.
Wow.
And
Oh
we're
my
gonna we're gonna
God.
be starting a Grand Theft Auto night on PlayStation side as well.
Very nice.
Because I know
Oh, that'd
a
be
bunch
good.
of guys still have it.
Let us know. We'll put it up. We'll get it in there as far as the official GTA activities. We're still trying to run with that. Let's face it, GTA, if we could get everybody on there, that is such a perfect game for how stupid we are on clan night. It would just be perfect because it is open for shenanigans. It is just, it's wickedly crazy. It's amazing how much stupid shit you can do. But so if you don't have, if you're thinking about it, get it. We have a good community going. We'd like to get you in there. So the schedule coming up Wednesdays 9 to 12 Eastern. Lala's running clan night for Elder Scrolls Online. Beers and Disney are running on those Wednesdays 8 to 11 Eastern. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, eventually moving over to Blops 3. Planet Side 2 is on Wednesdays. Audible's running at around those same times, 8 to 10, 8 to 11 Eastern type of times. It looks like Grex is running some Advanced Warfare on Tuesdays from 9 to 11 Eastern. As we mentioned earlier, 9:30 to 11:30 Eastern on Thursdays. Grand Theft Auto on the nights that we aren't doing the Reapercast. I'm running that. Room. Might be doing some Sundays too. Keep it on the schedule. Elder Scrolls PvP Saturdays 8 to 11. Digital's running that often. Planet Side 2. I think Audible's been running maybe some Monday and Tuesdays too on there. We'll have to check with him on that.
He
and then
runs it
as
every
you
night.
Oh, he doesn't run it. He runs Planet Side 2 every night.
Every night.
Okay. He's hardcore shit. And then as you can see, the Reapercast is 9:30 to 11 Eastern Thursdays every other week.
And that brings mentioned, but I run Rocket League on Wednesday nights, and
Rocket League.
Any night that people are on, we're playing Rocket League.
Nice.
Yeah, I had that on your PS4 minute, and I forgot to put that on the gaming schedule. That was my bad.
Sorry, we'll talk about it again.
Yeah, you'll be talking about it here shortly. But speaking of what you're going to be doing some talking, I believe it is time for the member spotlight. And
looking forward to this.
Great.
We had Claude on for this. We will explain a little more later. Claude was not able to make it, so we had to, at the 11th hour, make a few changes. Tuttle seemed entirely too eager to do the member spotlight with Disney. So, Captain, my captain, take it away.
Thank you, Walt.
God help me.
Well, he said his wife was watching, so I'm going to keep it PG.
Yeah, my wife is watching. That's right.
All right. You know this script better than I do. So we're going to get going. Gamer tags, PSN IDs almost always tell something about their owners. Tell us about yours.
All right. Well, everybody knows that my gamer tag is Disney Nut 68. Pretty much, it's straightforward. I am what I say I am. I'm a Disney Nut. Been to Walt Disney World 45 times. Pretty much anything Disney, you name it, I got it. Watch it, love it, live it. To me, Disney is a way of life. And 68 just happens to be the year I was born. I'm an old son of a bitch. Turned 47 last week, so.
Lord have mercy. Happy belated birthday.
Thank you. So that's pretty much that's it. So nothing too fancy there.
How long have you been gaming?
I've been gaming all my life. As a lot of the member spotlight members have said, previous member spotlights have said, started way back, Pong, Atari, arcades. I've had most systems with the exception of PS2 and Super Nintendo. Other than that, you pretty much name it, I've either had it or played it. So
sounds about me, but add 20 years.
Plus.
Assuming you're not a professional gamer, which we all know you're not. What is your day job?
Yeah, everybody knows I'm not a professional gamer. If you look at my KD and Call of Duty, that's blatantly obvious. So, currently, I'm a customer service representative for a company that sells promotional products. As many of you know, prior to that, I was unemployed for about 8 months. Prior to that, I was with a company for 10 years. And the Monday after Labor Day, they decided to eliminate my position to outsource it to India. So that's what I was unemployed for 8 months and caught on with this company that I'm with now. A great bunch of people, and I enjoy it.
That's good to hear. Besides gaming, whatever hobbies do you like to partake in?
Uh, Besides that, I mean, I like reading. Obviously, I love technology. Right now, since it's warmer weather, one thing I really like doing is I riding my bicycle. I have a Trek bike, mountain bike that's 21 speeds. So usually on the weekends, my wife and I will go to a local park and we'll go out and we'll ride. Been up to as much as 10 miles at a clip. My goal is to do 12 before the end of the summer and hopefully be able to do 26 by the fall.
Well, I hope you meet your goal. That's pretty awesome. I wish I could get to something like that.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I mean, I put on the music, I crank it up, and when I feel like I'm sucking wind, I just turn the music up louder and push really hard.
It's good to have goals. Do you remember the first game you played, and what was your fondest memory of it?
Thinking back, I mean, I played a lot of the games. I mean, I can remember probably playing Pong. I mean, that's probably one of the first games I remember playing, and I was super excited to play it. I mean, just to be able to play something on a home console, or what it was, a home console at the time, was just a blast. The graphics weren't the greatest, the gameplay wasn't the best, but it's something that will always stick in my memory for the rest of my life.
Before we continue, hold on, guys in the chat. The freestyle questions are at the end. We got to get through the real questions first. Thank you.
Oh, Jesus.
All right. If some evil spell allowed you to own only a single game for the rest of your life, what would it be and why? And do not say Call of Duty.
Okay. Take Call of Duty out. I would have to say Gears of War. As I've said previously on this podcast, I love Gears of War. I love the characters. I love the story. I love the weapons. I love everything about the Gears of War universe. For me, it hands down, no question, Gears of War.
I love it. Coltrane, bring it on, baby. Any games you regret putting on your gamer tag?
Yeah, there's a game out there that was oh my God, I can't remember the name of it. But I'll never forget hearing Major Nelson talk about it. It was an easy 1,000 gamer score where you just stood, I'm sure somebody will say it in the chat, where you basically just stood up against the wall and just hit a button for like 25 consecutive times. And you just consecutively unlocked the achievements. It was 5 achievements. And I mean, within 5 minutes, you got 1,000 gamer score. So not my proudest gaming moment, but, it is what it is.
You got to bump that score up. I mean, I'm only like a level 7 on PlayStation, so I feel like I'm a beginner.
Yep. Thank you, Clown. Avatar. That's what it was. Avatar. That was what it was. Yep.
We know the answer to this one, but I'm gonna ask you anyway. What upcoming game are you looking forward to most? And you can't say Gears of War 4.
Besides Call of Duty, you want me to say besides Call of Duty?
And besides Call of Duty,
honestly, Guitar Hero Live. I'm a big music person. I love music. I've played a lot of the rhythm games. I'm really looking forward to Guitar Hero Live. Like I said, the new guitar, the new mechanics, the new giving you the feeling of being in the band. Like I've said on the podcast before, that looks really interesting to me. So I'm hoping that Activision is not just doing this to be the money grubbing whores that they are, and that they're really putting the game first and the gamers. And hopefully, I believe that they're like Rock Band, where all your I'm not sure if all the DLC is playable. Hopefully, I'm hoping that's the case because I did buy more songs on Guitar Hero than on Rock Band. But yeah, I would definitely say I'm looking forward to Guitar Hero Live.
This is their chance to revitalize that genre of gaming, and if that game fails, and I think it's going to be dead.
I also think, yes, I agree with you, but I also think that they don't need to do with Guitar Hero that they did with every other game, which is put out a yearly installment. You don't
No.
need to put it out every single year. That's what killed it. That's what killed that. That's what killed Tony Hawk. I mean, I could go through the list with the number of games that Activision killed because they had to put out a yearly installment.
Exactly right. Okay, next question. Oh, and to do what you do. You're doing great. You're almost done. If you found yourself dropped into a video game, which video game character would you most want to have your back?
You know, I think about this question all the time, and it's interesting to hear the answers, the responses from previous members. But if I had to pick one person to have my back, I originally thought maybe Master Chief because he's pretty much a badass. But honestly, I'd have to say Marcus Phoenix.
I could see that, but wouldn't you want Dom because he's just give everything for his brother?
Dom is Dom killed himself. So yes, he laid down his life. I understand that, but ultimately Marcus lived, and he's just a badass. He's just a total badass. So yeah, I would definitely want Marcus Phoenix watching my back.
One of my favorite characters.
Coltrane.
Bring it on, baby.
Coltrane was cool too, but
Coltrane runs on whole grain, baby.
I was always a Marcus guy. I in the multiplayer, I always played as Marcus. He was always my favorite character.
All right, what's your favorite Xbox moment? Single player, multiplayer kill, whatever makes you reminisce the most.
You know, I can't think of any one particular moment. I guess probably a lot of the stuff that I've done with the guys here. Since a lot of you may or may not know, I've been a member of this clan since 2009, when it was in its former iteration, and just former clan nights, tournaments, things of that nature. Those were probably some of the favorite moments that I've had during my multiplayer times.
I understand that. All right. This question is going to be a difficult one to answer. What's something the members of GRG do not know about you?
I don't want to.
He really likes the Looney Tunes.
No, I almost don't want to say this, but I actually, well, two things. One, I used to play drums in a band. I actually can play a real instrument. And two is I love to sing, believe it or not. If I'm in the car or if I'm at home, you know, I'll just
in the shower.
No, not in the shower. No. I have no problems doing that. I usually sing everything, especially if I'm in the car and drives my wife sometimes batshit crazy. I love to do karaoke. My wife and I were on a cruise a couple of years ago, and I insisted on us going to karaoke every single night that we were there. So yeah, I love to sing.
Give us a little rendition of "Let It Go."
No, ain't happening. Nice try. Nice try.
Oh God, I would have killed to hear that.
Oh.
All right.
No.
So this is my little freestyle segment.
Oh jeez.
Actually, you know what? Do your final thoughts first. My open forum for you.
My final thoughts. I'm very proud to be a member of this clan. Like I said, I've been a member since probably 2009 when Modern Warfare 2 came out. I've had some highs, I've had some lows. For the most part, I've been team leader / new member liaison for as long as I can remember. I'm also very proud to be a co-host on this show since day one. I personally always wanted to do a podcast and just didn't have the technical chops to do it myself. So this podcast, even though it's not about Disney, gives me the opportunity to release that outlet. So all bullshit aside, yeah, I mean, I'm proud to be a member of this clan. I'm proud to know a lot of these guys personally. Like Gunny said, you know, I would go out of my way for most of these guys, if not all of them. And that's pretty much it.
Well, good, because I'm glad you said something like that, because I hope you don't think less of me for these freestyle questions.
Oh, Jesus.
Don't worry.
Oh, my.
We're elevating from PG to PG-13 then.
Okay.
I'm stealing this question from Lala. You got to marry one, bang one, kill one. Lala, Disney princesses. But the only part is you can't kill Lala.
So wait, I have to. What are my choices now?
Marry one, kill one,
Bang
fuck one.
Okay.
But you can't kill Lala.
Okay.
And the rest are Disney princesses.
Okay, so marry one, bang one, kill one.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez Louise. Okay. Wow. Seriously, I have to answer this question. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Bang one. Well, that's an easy one. I have a thing for redheads, so Ariel, Little Mermaid, no doubt.
Is she even legal?
She got married at the end of the movie.
Well, okay, yeah, that's true.
She got married at the end of the movie. Geez, man, I guess I would have to marry Lala, as gay as that sounds, because I can't kill him. So there ain't no way I'm fucking him. That's for sure.
You got to consummate it.
And killing one, I guess. Geez, oh my God. Merida from Brave. Didn't really care for that movie.
Okay. I think I got one more.
That's a question.
Same question.
Okay.
But it's me, Lala, and Johnny Hustler.
Okay. Any person, anything?
Yes.
Bang you, marry Johnny, kill Lala.
I'm flattered.
I'm not that easy.
You gave me the choice. I answered it.
That was a little weak, but I was on the spot. Johnny, you got any freestyle questions?
No, but I want to make one comment. They did bring up Sleeping Beauty in the chat on that, and I figure that's Bill Cosby's territory. But let's see. Quick question for Disney. Let's see. Okay. Minnie or Daisy?
Minnie. That's a no-brainer. It's Mickey's girl. Come on. Mickey's my favorite.
Well, yeah, but I thought if Mickey was your favorite, you wouldn't chase after his girl.
If I have to choose one, it's going to be Minnie. Should have asked, Lala's saying that you should have asked the Dixon or Shadow questions. Shadow.
Shadow.
There's your answer. There's your answer.
No, not Shadow.
Oh, Lala, stop your shit with the moving along.
If I had to choose one of those two, yeah.
Oh, Shadow, he was a piece of work. Upcoming clan events. Thank you, Disney, by the way, for the member spotlight for jumping in a pinch when Claude wasn't able to make it. We do have Clan Wars. What is it? Clan Wars Detroit?
Yes, sir.
Coming up. When is that? Diz, you're the expert.
I believe it's this weekend. Starts tomorrow the 7th, runs till Monday the 10th, if memory serves me correct. So hopefully the clan can do some dominating like we did last time. And hopefully Allie, I don't know if she's in the chat, who joined us last night for Clan Night on Xbox One, will join us for this upcoming clan lore like she did for the last time.
No, she's ours.
Sorry, bro. She's jumped ship.
Jumping over.
Got bad news for you.
She has joined the dark side.
Bad news for you. She was on Xbox One last night playing Advanced Warfare. I said, "You joining us for Clan Night?" She said, "Absolutely." She joined us last time for the Clan War. So, sorry, she jumped ship.
Everybody makes mistakes.
She has decided to join the power of the cloud.
Fuck the cloud.
On the PS4 side, the big event going on right now is the Rocket League 2 versus 2 tournament. We got 7 teams involved.
I don't want to talk about it.
What?
I don't want to talk about it.
Does that mean you were eliminated already?
No, I'm not.
No, he's not eliminated. He's just started 0-1.
Oh.
That video is on YouTube. That was a great game. I'll tell you what, after that first match, I thought you guys were getting pounded like it was your first night in prison, but But you guys made a hell of a showing afterwards. It was a great match. The best of 3 series between Tuttlewax and the Donkey Punch team Digital, our own Digital, and Alpha Mac facing Tuttle and Ginger. Hell of a matchup. I didn't think it was going that route after seeing that first game, but Tuttle's still a little salty. Talk about the tournament, damn it, it's your side.
It's really interesting. It's going to be interesting to see how it works out. It's luckily for us, it's not single elimination. We're doing kind of a round robin at the moment, and I think we're the only team that's played. Nobody else has had a match yet. But
I haven't heard of anything yet. Looking at the thread, it looks like nope, nobody else has reported in yet. Digital, has anybody reported into you yet?
Negative.
Okay. Clown and I were working on getting together with Lance Hung and Zombie Creeper. We're still trying to work on that. I don't know if we're going to do tonight, but maybe Sunday we'll get our game in. So,
but Digital Alpha, I am coming for that ass. I will avenge this defeat.
Ooh.
So,
just an evil laugh. That's all. Just an evil laugh. Nothing else.
Anything else going on with anything else I'm missing on the upcoming clan besides our usual clan events that I mentioned in the schedule?
Not that I can think of.
Not that I know of. No, I think we're covered it all. The tournament's pretty much the big thing.
All right, let's talk about thread of the week. We got a couple qualifiers here. We do have the thread going on right now that just broke today from Game Informer, the link that Digital put up. Iconic X-Wings and TIE Fighters lose their personalities in Star Wars Battlefront Fighter Squadron. Already somebody is bitching about the mode. Surprise, it's the internet. And what they're complaining about, you got to balance the game a little bit. I mean, you can't...
I mean, yeah, you got to balance it, but you got two distinct classes of spaceships. They have their differences, their advantages, and their weaknesses. Why do you take that away?
Because you don't get into esports if you don't have balance, and that's what they're all working for.
Are they pushing for esports?
Everybody's pushing for esports these days. You know that.
I don't think that game should be pushed for esports.
I still think the perks mitigate a lot of that because the perks really play to the difference in the ships. You know, TIE Fighter has the speed, X-Wing has the shields. Yes, it's not permanent, but let's face it. And let's face it, some things are going to get tweaked after the game starts. You know, after the people have been playing. How many times do things get changed around?
AKA Battlefield 48 patches.
Or Destiny's 52 nerfs.
I hope to God that Battlefront comes out at least halfway working.
It has to.
Needs to. They are on the line right now. If they come out with another turd, whoa.
They are Swedish developers. We know how the Swedes are.
Is Sam in chat today? Are you trying to get at him?
We'll see you later.
I don't know, but we got a few nerd comments. People calling us nerds in that damn thread too, because we were analyzing the Star Wars. I'm sorry, I geek out for that shit.
Didn't we stop giving a shit what Lala said like a year ago?
Who's Lala?
I mean, yeah. I mean, he's afraid. He won't even boot anybody anymore. Total weak sauce.
Oh, God.
Audible said it will not be a turd. Too many people are going to smash their servers.
That's true. Of course, that's what I'm worried about. It's the servers that are always the damn problem.
Well, hopefully, I can't speak for the PlayStation side, but hopefully Xbox takes advantage of those dedicated servers that they claim so highly about for when the Xbox One launched.
Yeah, but the problem is EA always has their own damn servers because they want to make you pay to have private rooms, remember?
Oh, of course. Yep, absolutely. A la Battlefield.
And that's where they go to shit. Please, for the love of God, don't this time. If EA ever got it right, it needs to be now.
Do you know how much rage they would get from the Star Wars community if they screw this game up?
Oh, they're dead. They're dead in the water if they do.
Seriously.
I mean,
Like,
it's
no
going to be the
joke.
top-selling game of the year.
Well, could be contested by the next one that I had kind of in my tie for Thread of the Week. We have now the Fallout 4 Mega Thread. Digital put this one together, got a lot of information. We usually do some mega threads when big games are coming out, and Fallout 4 definitely falls into that category.
Oh yeah.
Let's face it. I mean, information overload. It took me 5 minutes to scroll through the damn first post. Digital, you put too much shit on there. But
Sorry.
but another popular thread. The latest information, Fallout 4 does not end when the main story is over. No level cap. Keep playing, leveling up. That's going to be, oh God, another ding to the wallet.
I mean, you can't not buy Fallout 4. That's going to be one of the best games of the decade.
Yeah, and it's like 400 hours plus. So, yeah.
I think I put about 1,000 into Fallout 3, so I can imagine what I can do on this one.
And they're going to drop DLC that's going to add some more time to that. So,
God, Fallout's going to be so good.
Oh, Lala said he will not buy Fallout 4. We should boot him.
He'll buy Fallout 4.
He doesn't play
run the
single
plan
player
by yourself, Total? Yeah, I was going to say he's
that is true. He's not a big single player guy.
No. He's also admitted that he's never played a single Call of Duty campaign in any game that he's ever played.
I always do the campaign.
So
I don't do those for that, but Fallout is a single player game to me. I mean, that's why I don't do a whole lot. Halo, I don't do the campaign very often.
No?
Call of Duty, I don't know. No, it's all that shit's multiplayer to me. I play for the multiplayer.
Well, you're missing out because the Advanced Warfare single player was really good.
It was.
And you had freaking Frank Underwood.
That's true.
Ghost was the first Call of Duty single player campaign that I did not finish.
I didn't play it. I played the first mission.
Just because Ghost was such a turd.
Ghost was a turd. All around. Not even the multiplayer was good.
No, there was nothing good about that game, period.
I really enjoyed the Modern Warfare series 1, 2, and 3. That was a great story.
See, they're just, that's my stuff to get out there and play with the clan and stuff, play with my group. I'm a multiplayer guy with those kind of games. I'm just not a single player guy. I will play some co-op. Now I will play co-op. I'll get together with a few and play some co-op and stuff. Spartan Ops and Halo 4 was actually one of my favorite parts.
You gotta be like me, Johnny. I play my Bloodborne and Dark Souls games when nobody's on and people hop on. I go play Rocket League with everybody else.
See, but that's what I mean. I like to have my single player games. I like to, Fallout is a single player. Witcher 3, that's a I play those for single player. Cities XL. By the way, I saw that was coming to Xbox One.
Assassin's Creed.
I'm jealous of it. I want Cities XL. Damn.
Cities XL is a great game. Dig can even weigh in on that one.
Yeah, better than SimCity.
Oh yeah, they did what SimCity couldn't do anymore. SimCity 4 was shit. Or 5, sorry. The rebranded SimCity was awful. Cities XL, City Skylines, that was a great game. Let's move on to Tuttle. We got you on, so we're just gonna have a PS4 minute here real quick.
Yeah. I'm gonna start with PlanetSide. I'm taking information from Audible here. It said our outfit is up to 25 members, which is not really surprising. He's been recruiting at the Yin Gang for PlanetSide too. We got a great bunch of new guys, including Skiv, for PlanetSide.
By the way, to interject real quick, and then you can finish up. For those wondering, the scroll, as usual, has our new members over the last couple weeks. You'll see quite a few. Number of PlayStation, a handful of Xbox guys.
I was going to say on both platforms, yep.
Yep, I had not brought that up, so that was a perfect opportunity. Tuttle, please continue.
And they harass me constantly for not playing, but I just don't really enjoy it. But to each their own, they can enjoy it. And we're gonna move on from PlanetSide. Actually, we were mentioned on Reddit as one of the top clans for PlanetSide in a forum post on Reddit today. Audible posted the link in the site chat. But yeah, that's pretty good accomplishment. And we're going to move on to Rocket League, and we have our tournament going on, and I'm still bitter about that first round loss. But even if we're not playing tournament matches every night, we're just a group of probably 6 to 7 people, sometimes 8, just playing Rocket League private matches, just enjoying being around each other, playing random teams. We have a great time, and actually, I'm just waiting for that spectator mode to come out. It's going to be amazing, so I can watch and talk shit to people playing their matches. But we're going to move on to something that I thought was a little jab at the Xbox bunch. For Black Ops 3, the MLG scene is moving to PlayStation 4.
Surprise, surprise.
Well, of course, it's not really a surprise considering the PlayStation. Sony has bought all the give Activision a bunch of money, I'm sure. But yeah, that's a pretty big deal. I'm curious. Go ahead, Disney.
I was gonna say I don't want to say it like I told you so, but I predicted it a couple weeks ago when they announced that exclusivity agreement. I said I guarantee you all the pro players are going to go to PlayStation, and sure enough, that's what happened.
But yeah, I'm curious to see how the major pros adjust to a new controller, which that probably wouldn't affect them at all.
No, because aren't there scuffs for PlayStation?
Yes, there are.
So they'll just get a scuff. So it's not.
Well, there's still some difference. There is still some difference having those 2 analogs at the bottom.
The way it holds in your hand, yeah.
Because I like that controller. I like that design for sports, but it's still iffy on shooters for me. I'm still not a big shooter guy with that. I like the Xbox controller better for shooters.
I'm sure it's going to be a little bit of an adjustment, but then again, like we said, these guys are pro players, so they should be able to switch from Call of Duty to PlayStation. I mean, from Xbox to PlayStation without a problem.
Okay, and for my final little tidbit on the PlayStation Minute, the free games for the month, we got a great lineup. I'm gonna start with Lara Croft, Temple of Osiris. It's more of it's a 4-player co-op. I guess it's like a top-down shooter. I'm not sure. I haven't played it yet. But the real diamond in the rough here is Limbo. I mean, I know y'all have played Limbo. That's one of a great side-scroller game.
Hell yes.
I love that game. I'm playing it again right now. But
I actually haven't. I
didn't
haven't
play
picked that one
Limbo
up yet. So this is a perfect opportunity for me to hit that game.
It's free. It's free.
Yep. It's going on my list. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. But yeah, it's going on my list here this week.
But that's going to do it for the PlayStation Minute. And let's move on to the potato of the month, Johnny.
Yeah. No top 5. No top 5. I did have a little technical problems with mine. I had a couple clips that didn't come through. So, oops. My Xbox didn't record sound for it for some reason. Got everything else, no sound. Hopefully the usual cure-all, the hard reboot, will do the trick. But I think that's kind of the bitch of being on the preview program. So, potato of the month. King Spud Lala himself has decreed that Claude is the potato of the month for having to bail out because the week has been really hectic for him. We did have Claude on board, but he is not able to make it, so we are hoping to get him on for another time. But until then, as I said, our King Spud Lala has decided Claude is the tater of the month.
Rightfully so.
Sorry, Claude.
Sorry.
I am doing what I'm told. I am the good little soldier. And you know what? I feel bad about that because he gave me a Tom Osborne autographed football that he had.
Oh, I think you're being called out in the chat, Johnny.
Lala done something nice.
He said, "I decreed?" ?
Well, I don't know who the hell typed it. Somebody else typed it. It wasn't me.
Wasn't me.
Wasn't me.
Who the hell typed? Okay, whoever. Oh, I just figured it was King Spud himself. You know what? Here's the fact. I just used that to call Lala King Spud. I didn't even care if he really did it or not. I just wanted to call him King Spud.
Digital just said he did it.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Breaking news. Digital did it.
Well, it's still King Spud to me, so don't worry, buddy.
I actually figured somebody would catch it and change it back before that. But so it was actually audible, so they can be co-potatoes.
There we go.
Taters of the month.
We should have just left it. You shouldn't have even admitted it digital. We could have let Claude think Lala did it the whole time.
I like Claude.
kill that bromance right there and then.
I did too. I said I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do it, but people made me. Put it on the goddamn screen. I'm like Ron Burgundy.
Chat's talking mad shit tonight.
Yes, they are.
They're always talking it up every night.
That's what Lala gets for always making fun of me. You fucking deserve that. Oh.
So,
all right.
Co-Potatoes, Claude, and Lala again, since they're always in bed together.
I told you,
Lala Audible.
No, Audible. I was going to say, not Lala, Audible.
Lala's King's Bud.
Lala is, Audible is Prince Bud, so.
Oh, see, we're making fun of Lala now. He wants us to wrap up the show. I got another half hour's worth of material here, damn it.
Dropping the gauntlet down.
I still got my shirt on.
We're still working on getting Disney to sing.
No, ain't gonna happen.
Let it go.
Hey, you know what I forgot to mention?
Let me tell you something. That root beer night, 15, episode 15, when you're doing the root beer, you're singing.
No way, bro.
Yeah.
No way. No. I forgot to mention this during new gaming news. For those of you who might be interested, Rare Replay was released this week. 30 games for $30. So if any of you want to go back and play any of those some old awesome Rare games, go out and pick it up. 30 games for $30. You can't go wrong with that. That's only $1 a game.
Yeah, condoms cost less. Cost more.
Okay.
Thanks. Us married guys don't have any use for that information. Oh, God.
Take us home, Johnny.
All right, let's take this home, even though I threatened to put another hour's worth of show on here. Again, mentioning welcome to all the new members of the clan. You'll see right down here, guys. There's the list. If I can coordinate myself here with my camera, I'm not used to looking in reverse here. All the new members over the last couple weeks right down there in the crawl. Add them up. There's also a thread in the forums that talks about the new members so you know which platform they are on, PlayStation or Xbox One. We got a ton of people. We've been getting a lot of people. The PlayStation side has been growing. The Xbox side has been growing. And, Xbox is going to explode again this fall when all the big heavy hitters come out. And I'm sure PlayStation's going to keep on rolling. So we are building, we called it a clan for many years. We're now a community.
Yep.
We're a big old people community.
Whoa, old?
Hey, you're over 25-year-old now. You're one of us. Get your cane. Get your walker.
25 for 2 months and 3 weeks.
I see a gray hair there, Shiny.
Whoa.
Nice.
Oh, God. Want to mention coming up here in about 3 months. Actually, tomorrow, it'll be 3 months.
Yep.
The big Children's Miracle Network fundraiser, Extra Life. Extra-life.org. On the forums, you will find the Extra Life section under general discussion. We have a big effort to raise some money for kids that need it. This has been, I believe this is my 5th year. This is our 2nd year as a clan. Many of the people in the clan I've been gaming with at least 3 years on Extra Life, and we are just growing. We've even gotten the fearless leader, Lala. He's even talking about joining up this year. 24-hour game marathon, November 7th. Last year raised $6 million. This year looks to obliterate that number. Nice. They are already ahead of last year's numbers at this time. It's amazing. This has picked up steam. It is one of the biggest gaming fundraisers there is and is one of the best causes there is, along with Operation Supply Drop. If you have not already, join, contribute, both. We're great with either. Support us on November 7th. And for those who are on going to do other days, because it is flexible. 24 hours is the goal. If you need to split it up, you can. If you need to do a different weekend, you can. Go out there, support Grim Reaper Gamers with their quest to bring funds to their local Children's Miracle Networks. I'm going to be hitting this stump hard for the next 3 months.
And it's free to register.
Yes, it is.
It is. It is free to register. A $15 donation gets you a T-shirt if you go over $200 raised, and the T-shirts are extremely cool this year. And that money still goes to Children's Miracle Network. PlayStation, Xbox, Arcade, Steam on the PC, Origin, board games.
Wii.
The Wii, yeah, I forgot Nintendo had a console. Wii U, it all counts. It's all about the gaming is the celebration. The real work is the fundraising. And they can donate through the site. It is tax deductible. Join, contribute, get your friends to help. Like I said, I'm going to be stumping the shit out of this.
There you go. Plug it, baby. Plug it.
That's what she said.
Oh, good Lord.
And guys, we need videos. We need clips. We didn't have a top 5 this week because we ran out of, we had about 3 clips in. Let's get some clips in, guys. I already once threatened to do this show naked. Don't make me do it.
Edited, please. Edited.
If he does it naked, I'll do it naked.
Because.
And he'll be shiny.
Super producer extraordinaire Dig has enough work to do as it is without having to edit everybody's clips. So if you could please edit your clips when you send them in to us, that would be great and very much appreciated. Thank you.
Yeah, please edit those down. Use the Upload Studio. Use the PlayStation Share Factory. Whatever you got to do.
Yeah.
It's easy to edit, guys.
Yeah, it's not hard.
So help us out. Get us some clips. Edit those clips. Let's get our top 5 rolling again. We got the people to do it. We got the gas. We got the fails. We got the great moments. We could do a top 10 easily on this show.
And then some.
All right, guys. Let's get to final thoughts. Disney, you're in the 3rd chair. You get to start.
It's weird being going here. So I will say that I just want to let everybody know that the Reapercast will be back in 2 weeks on the 20th, where I will return back to my normal co-hosting duties. And joining us in the 3rd chair as member spotlight will be Texas Reaper Crew. So he will be our next member spotlight for that show. So everybody look forward to that show 2 weeks from tonight on the 20th. And that's pretty much it. And as I've said before, if you want to do member spotlight with me.
Spotlight.
Yeah, spotlight. You want to do member spotlight with me. I do have a thread in the forums to sign up for it. We are starting to fill up, believe it or not. Like I said, Texas Reaper Crew is next. I know Alpha Mac is interested. There's a couple other guys. We might even.
We're having a little bit of a glitch with Disney. There we go.
So we might even be going into September. So if you guys want to do member spotlight, sign up in that thread because I'm just doing first come, first served. So any questions, feel free to post in that thread, or you could always send me a PM on the forums. And that's it.
Good deal.
In case anybody's wondering, Skype may have glitched a little bit. I don't know. It sounded like maybe on my end, but let's get over to Tuttle. Tuttle, what you got, buddy? Final thought.
It was good to be back again. I think I'm going to be out for a couple weeks after this. But I had a good time. I had a good run. I think I had a 6-week run. And I've enjoyed it. And Disney, you should get used to being bumped down because I'm coming for you.
Ain't happening, bro. Ain't happening. And you'll still be on because you always submit your PS4 minute every week. So
I will.
So you'll still be on.
All right. Well, hopefully I've kind of gone through my little set of issues so that I'm not off the show very often, at least off the Reapercast. I know we're working on some other stuff and we're really trying to get that out there.
Yes, we are.
My final thought, well, you know what? My final thought's always the extra life portion. So there's not a whole lot after that. So I'm going to do my usual hype, www.grimreapergamers.com. That's where you want to go if you're over 25, you're tired of the Timmies, and you want to get out there and game with some like-minded people who like to have some fun, who are a little bit casual but not afraid of competition. Skill levels of all ages and types, as long as they're over 25 and have a pulse, they're welcome. We are not wrapped up in skill levels. Let's face it, I'm one of the shittiest ones on the damn crew. So, and they put up with me. They put up with me for several years. So, get to the forums, forums.grimreapergamers.com. We have Slack chat now integrated. We have a nice chat room. Get into the forums, make your posts, look for people. We got it all. We're a community. We call it a clan. It's a community. It's a whole bunch of people playing different games. We're across all kinds of genres. I know we've talked about first-person shooters a lot, but we play, we're looking at getting some sports game nights going. We got Rocket League, which is far from a shooter.
Very far.
We're talking about Fallout, single-player role-playing games, Elder Scrolls Online role players. Digital, you got some thoughts?
Extra life, bitches. I'm out. Peace.
There we go.
All right. I think Skype's being kind of a little pain with us. So,
Yep.
For Digital, Tuttle, and myself and the rest of the Grim Reaper Gamers crew, good night. Stay safe. Get your peen over to hit the damned forum button. Get your game on. Good night, everybody.
Reaper, you're on the clock.